Another big challenge for us this week. We played the University of Kentucky. It was a very good team, a very good program, and they're right up the road. They're a complete team. So when you look at them in all three phases, I think that they're a very good football team. You look at them starting off offensively, goes through their quarterback. Their quarterback's a very talented young man who's a dual threat guy. He was very good on some deep throws last year. You saw him torching some people on that a year ago. He's got a great arm, very good accuracy. He's also a dual threat guy, so he can keep drives or plays alive, run around a little bit, which is obviously very, very dangerous. Talking about their skill guys, their running back, they lost their starter from last year, but their backup, who I don't even think played in the first couple games, was a 1,000-yard rusher, 13 touchdowns, very dynamic player. He's fast, he can run through arm tackles. Very, very impressed with number 26, their starting tailback. Their backup tailback also shows great speed on kickoff return. I was impressed with him. Skill-wise, their receivers, they got a couple really big guys on the perimeter, cause matchup problems. 6'3", 6'6" guys that it's difficult to handle as a corner, that size out on the perimeter. And then they got a slot who's talented, can make you miss, does a really good job with the ball in his hands, and he's one of their all-time leading receivers. So I think he's really good as well. Their tight end, I remember him from the recruiting days. I visited him numerous times. I think he's a very talented guy. He's obviously a focal point in their passing game, led them in yards and receptions last week. I think he's a very good blocker. Up front, they're playing a bunch of guys, and they're big, they're physical, they're earth movers. They can knock you off the ball. So we got our hands full as far as what they bring to the table offensively. Defensively, I think that they're a big-time defense. They've taken big strides from a year ago to now. I thought they were good last year, and then when you look at what the progress they've made from a year ago, it's significant. They're really good up front. They're big with their three-down guys. They're really big, physical, hard to move. Their linebackers are good tacklers. Their two inside guys are good tacklers, physical football players, very athletic. I think that their two outside linebacker, DNs, whatever you want to call them, they're big-time players. They're NFL, bona fide, big-time guys. They are physical. They can rush the passer. They get into some even stuff on third down, and they can come after it. Those two guys are special players. They're secondary. They've got a lot of experience back. They're long. Their corners are 6'3" and 6'4". They're long. They're athletic. They can run. They're really, really good on defense. And I think that they're very solid on special teams. They very much remind me of ourselves, where they do a lot of different things punt-wise, but their other three units are they kind of do what they do, and they do it well. So their returner last week on kickoff return had a big one. I think they're explosive in the return game, solid and sound on special teams. They're a very experienced team. They have 270 career starts returning, is by my calculations. I could be off by one or two, but they're a very, very experienced team. I remember a lot of these guys from 2 years ago when I was at Tennessee, because they're the same guys. They're just not making freshmen and rookie mistakes anymore. They're veteran guys. So it's a really, really good football team, a big challenge in front of us. We think that we're a really good football team, and I can tell you our guys are extremely excited to take them on this Saturday. We had a great practice on Sunday, very focused, and guys are locked in, ready to go for this week.